Happy New Year. Yes. Well, we're just glad to have 2021 over. 2022 is going to be any better. You know, I get more doubtful every year that we're going to get better. Maybe not nice, but I'm figure out what to draw. I try to start of the year, first day of the year, I try to make sure I draw something. Won't be suggestions, but I saw Sing 2 yesterday, and I thought, yeah, maybe something could Sing 2 or something from Encanto. I know Betty White died earlier today. I don't want to do something, be like an homage to it. Something that's kind of a downer. Maybe cartoon character, animated character, something like. I don't know if you can hear the fireworks going off. This is why I figured I wouldn't be able to sleep anyway. Worse than the noise is the smell, because the whole neighborhood smells like. For some reason, it smells like burnt rubber. I guess it's the chloride and firecrackers. Wait over here to help me. Not Louisa. My daughter and I really like Louisa from the She's the big mushroom. Or maybe the pig from Sing 2. Maybe I just draw something. We'll make a monster. I know that sounds weird, but we'll make the New Year's monster. Let's see. I'm going to show them like emerging 2022s here. The only good thing about having the new year is, you get that promise that things could be better. Again, I don't have much hope that they will be, but let's see. That works. Trying to get feel for some stuff right now. You could do like the baby New Year. They always have like the what do you call it, the sash or whatever with the year on it. I have a busting out of something. What? Actually, I had the Sing 2 soundtrack playing in my ear. It's a fun experience going to see Sing 2 today. I had the theater entirely to myself. None of my family wanted to go, so I just went off by myself. I bought my ticket yesterday, and I was like, no other seats had been sold yet. I was like, hey, I might get lucky. I did. I got to see Encanto, and I had to move here all myself. Happy New Year, whoever's watching. Let me know you're here. If you'd like to join in, let me know. I can give you the link to the stream. I'm drawing my 2022 monster right now as he jumps into the new year. I'm here. Sorry for the noise in the background, but that's why I'm staying up anyway, because I won't be able to sleep through all the fireworks. The neighborhood smells like burning rubber, but I think that's the cordite or whatever from the fireworks. I'm listening to the Sing 2 soundtrack in my ear. I haven't streamed in a while, so I might as well. I think the New Year should have googly eyes, maybe. Give them like big googly eyes. Sash. Have the sash flowing back up into the body here. And then we can put like 2022 on the sash. What else? What should the creature have here? 2022's here, and it's goofy and weird, and doesn't have the typical promise that you get for a new year. Maybe a little hat, maybe a little top hat. What do you think? Kind of like Michigan J. Frog, you know? No? What do you think? There. This one. See if you want to draw something else after that. Let's see. Go back. Who's here? Is there anything you want to talk about for 2021? the top hat makes no sense, but I think it's actually kind of appropriate for how the years have been going lately. All my drawing. Has been a good year for movies. I think that's one of the things about the pandemic. A lot of the creators like had time to write and edit and stuff, and really hone their craft. Is that Scream 2022? It's also been a great year for animation too. Thing like Mitchell's versus the Machines came out this year, which is like a really, it's almost like a spiritual successor or sequel to Into the Spider Verse. A lot of the same kind of innovation that they did. Where if you stop that movie on any frame, it looks like an illustration. The same thing with Mitchell versus the Machines. If you guys haven't seen that, highly recommend it. And then Arcane on Netflix, which is crazy. It's like concept art brought to life. And on Nickelodeon, they had a short Star Trek, Star Trek Prodigy, which is it's kind of like Arcane in the sense that it looks like concept art brought to life, but where Arcane is like dark and dirty, like the steampunk aesthetic. Obviously, Prodigy is bright and colorful, and it's the Star Trek aesthetic, but it has that same kind of vibe where it looks like it's like concept art brought to life. What color should this thing be? What do you think? What color should 2022 be? It shows me the two people are watching. Nobody wants to chat. One on Twitch and one on Facebook. What you guys like about 2021? Or I don't really talk about what we want to hate about 2021 because there's so much to dislike about 2021. Even that final fuck you from 2021 where the Betty White died. Jesus. I mean, I see people trying to have a positive spin on it, where she took out 2021 with her to save us. She sacrificed herself and took 2021 down. Cute, but still. When I think about it, though, Betty White was born the same year my mother was. My mother would have been 100 this year. I had older parents. I'm trying to create that motion of busting out of the ground, right? So you got to have that debris. The lighter stuff floats higher up, I mean, it's later in the night, so I'm tired, but just 2021, I'm tired. I'm tired of other people's being idiots. Well, let me try and think about positive stuff again. Like I said, I saw Sing 2. Lovely little movie. If you saw the first Sing, I can recommend the second one. I was kind of worried going into Sing because one of the things I liked about the first movie is like kind of the smallness of it, where it's the characters are just like average people trying to find success, kind of like in the animated version of American Idol or whatever, kind of like that. And then I was worried that, in making the sequel, they're going to try and make it bigger. And they do make it bigger, but that's actually part of the conceit of the movie is like, them trying to take the success from the first movie and make something bigger out of it. So it actually worked pretty well. And it's weird because I'm not a huge musical artist. I don't consider myself that, but I watched a lot of musicals this year and I've enjoyed them. So I guess maybe I am a musical guy. It's hard, but I still don't think of myself as one. Like I wasn't into La La Land, but I watched Cinderella on what was it? Is that Amazon or is that Apple? I forget which one that one was. And I like that. And I watched Obviously, Sing and Encanto were both musicals. I feel like I watched a couple other musicals. Oh, Tick Tick Boom. I watched Tick Tick Boom. That reminds me of Tick Tick Boom. Andrew Garfield's had a hell of a year, you know. Spoilers for Spider-Man: No Way Home, but they gave him, they they gave a lot to his character in that movie. Let's see. Brown plane there. Way out there. Here. What kind of color should this thing be? I realize I don't have a bleeder sheet underneath my paper. I need a second to erase out the pencil before I color it. I gotta put a bleeder sheet underneath so I don't use this paper's not real thick. Let's see, I've used this one before. Let's see. Water? We do have water. There's a couple in there. Really have no specific color. I don't even know what the hell I'm drawing, you know? Some weird 2022 creature. This paper's really not designed for watercolor either, but I've done it more than once in here. Stream book. I'll be selling this. 2 more days. I'll try to sell this thing. All the drawings I've done. This one's been since August of 2021. I don't know if you would want to buy it, but I figured I'd give it a shot. It's a pretty eclectic collection of art. I gotta use watercolors every now and then. Get better with them. If and when I can go to conventions again, I don't know. It's looking more and more pessimistic, but and when I can do conventions again, I try and take a watercolor kit with me instead of a ton of markers. Hey, Scott, you want to jump in the stream with me, Scott? My friend Scott Shinsato. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And, let's see, you're on Facebook. There's a link here on Facebook if anybody wants to come in. You can draw something in. Come make your first drawing of 2022. The chat should be in the link should be in the chat, Scott. I'll turn the music off for a minute here if you're coming in. I keep music on when I'm doing this stuff. If no one's talking to me, it just gives you some auditory stimuli. Howdy, Scott. Well, let me bring you in the stream here so people can hear you at least.
Oh, am I on mute?
No, I just didn't have you in the stream. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is what we want, right? Yeah. Or we can just, let's see. Settings. Can do, so your audio only. I'll turn off your audio avatar there. So how you doing, Scott? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So,
So,
couple hours ago, the power went out.
all right. Happy New Year.
And then at midnight, as soon as all the fireworks started going off, the electricity came back on.
Yeah, it seems about par for the course, doesn't it? You don't do any fireworks, do you?
No, not me. My brother does, though.
I don't know how long you've been here, but I could hear the fireworks in the background. They've been going all night. It's funny. You remember, like when I first moved to Hawaii, they did this, but I guess when EJ was not EJ, Abercrombie.
Yeah.
They like changed the laws on the fireworks. It was supposed to like make it less, and I swear it's been more.
Yeah. Crazy. I mean, and then like the entire week, people have been setting them off earlier, and
yeah, well, yeah, and now it's like all year for one thing. So you can buy fireworks all year round now. It seems like.
Yeah. Going off 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know if you can hear them still going off in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I figured I wouldn't be able to sleep anyway, but I did end up taking a nap before this just to try. What are you looking forward to for 2022? Anything?
March 4th.
Batman, right? Batman?
Yeah.
You think it's going to be good? I don't know.
I tell you this. They released that new trailer the other day.
Uh-huh.
And there's this scene where he's jumping off the rafters or something like that. And as he's coming down, the cape opens up and is like, anytime I see a scene like that, it's like, okay, I'm in it. I'm there for this. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all the Batman movies have had at least some good visuals,
Right, yeah. I'm biased, I mean.
But, that's like when I watch the Zack Snyder stuff.
Right.
I don't like his take on characters, but I can't argue with his visual style. There's some of the visuals are straight out of the comic books. comics.
So yeah, I don't mind, but then it's like that what do you call it? A tint or whatever he does, he
It's
desaturizes the colors and
yeah,
stuff like that. And
the
it's just
color
like,
grading.
yeah, it's like, oh my god, you know.
Yeah, he does the color grading where he desaturates. Although he did get a little bit better right there at the end, and you notice the 4 hour cut, the color's not as washed out as the 2 hour
Right.
cut. So I'm sure he'll say, "No, that was all Josh Whedon." It's like, no, because I saw Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Man of Steel was
MBBS.
washed out too, and but like I think I like him as a cinematographer. Like he makes nice visuals, but I just don't like his take on the characters.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I'm so far. I haven't. I'm not vibing with this new take on Batman so far. But I mean, I'm not one of those guys hating on Robert Pattinson. I don't know. It looks like he looks too emo.
Well, I don't care for the Bruce Wayne side of it so far, but I mean, um, for like when in 89, 88, 80, 88, going into 89, I was excited for the Batman movie, but this high school senior in my school, he said he was a big Batman fan too, but he wasn't looking forward to it because Michael Keaton was going to be in it, and I didn't understand that at the time because I didn't know who Michael Keaton was, so I didn't have
Right.
any reference or anything.
He was thinking they're yeah. He was like me. They're making Mr. Mom Batman.
Right, right. But since I had that reference after that going into this thing now, it became like, well, I remember how that went, so I try not to, get too judgmental about it going in on that,
Well, Robert Pattinson is a good actor,
right.
so I'm not worried about it in that sense. I just don't know if I like the take they're
The,
doing on the
the,
character.
I'm worried about the they're gonna make it more detective like and all that, but then he's still like yelling to get his,
Are they?
like
Are they though?
that's what they were claiming they were gonna be doing. I don't know. He's still gonna be beating the crap out of.
Because
I was
like
telling,
the riddle they had in the last trailer is like, well, duh.
yeah, right, right,
It's something that doesn't make him out to be like a great thinker. It can be cruel. It can be blind. It can be yeah,
yeah,
justice. No shit. That's like a junior high riddle. It's like I don't know. We'll
yeah.
see. The one thing that gave me some hope on the new Batman movie is like it's the same director that did the latest Planet of the Apes arc, right? And
Oh, really?
those were critically well acclaimed.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's like, well, maybe. Yeah, it's Matthew Vaughn, I think is the director.
Hmm.
I forgot the name wrong. I know it's the same guy that did the Planet of the Apes stuff. Pretty sure it's Matthew Vaughn, not Vince Vaughn. Matthew Vaughn. What do you think? Is this Scream 2022? It's like, hey, I'm here.
Not really. I mean, I'm doing the same. Other than hanging out with you at midnight, I'm doing the same thing I've been doing most nights.
Yeah.
Like same thing, same different year, I guess. Now, right?
What are you doing?
No, I mean like just hanging out, and then like I'm gonna be going on into Cedar Heroes at some point soon. I guess after
Um,
this.
for for gaming?
Yeah.
You meeting up with somebody?
Lawrence and Napua.
I haven't talked to Napua in forever. How's she doing?
Um. Well, she's
Or
higher
Lawrence, for
level than
that
me.
matter.
She's okay. She's doing good, I guess.
I don't know with the comic book alliance folding up, take away some of her work and stuff. Or People still working with her?
That I don't know. I haven't talked to her about work stuff. She's not a work friend, that's why.
Yeah. That's mostly what I have is work friends. I don't know. That's way too bright. That's some variation into the green, but that was too much. Still haven't got the hang of watercolors.
Uh,
Hey, Reed says Happy New Year. Hey, Reed. Surprised Reed's not. I'm surprised Reed's not streaming his own stuff in Twitch. Or maybe he is. Reed, you want to jump in? I'll post the link again in Facebook. What? Nothing else you're looking forward to other than Batman for 2022?
The Flash.
Well, but that's because Batman too.
Yes. Actually, I'm biased. Let me think. What else?
I don't know. All the stuff I hear about that, I don't know. That movie's got me a little worried. But it's kind of like that same the same kind of worries you had going in the No Way Home. It's like they're trying to put too much stuff in there. Usually when they do that, they screw it up.
Yeah.
See, and then I've also heard that he's coming back for
Batgirl.
some other movie.
Batgirl.
Was it Batgirl?
Yeah. He's gonna be busy. I don't know, man. It's kind of interesting. He's coming back and he's. I was telling somebody the other day. So it sounds like Tom Holland didn't want to come back for Spider-Man to be Spider-Man, and he was ready to retire or whatever, right? And he wanted to pass off the thing to and have like a spider, But Sony then wanted him. They wanted him to come back, so he's going to do another movie. Whereas Henry Cavill wants to come back. Wants to come back as Superman, but they don't want him as Superman. So it's kind of this weird opposite thing going on.
Yeah. Yeah, Henry Cavill ready to come back.
Yeah.
Here's like I didn't care for Man of Steel, but I don't think it was Henry Cavill's fault.
Yeah, definitely not. I think, and I keep telling him if he seems like he could play a really good Superman.
Yeah.
And if you look at like visually too, because if you've seen Man from U.N.C.L.E., when he's the Napoleon solo character walking around in this blue suit, like you just put a pair of glasses on him and he's Clark Kent right there. There's a scene where he gets thrown into the ocean, right? And when he comes out of the water, his hair does this natural spit curl, and it's like that like right there, Superman. And it's like they didn't, take advantage of that.
Yeah.
He sounds, he has a good voice.
But again, I think that I blame Zack Snyder.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me too. I don't.
Just the way his take on Superman, he's trying to deconstruct him without constructing him.
Right.
That was the whole thing with the whole BVS is like he was trying to do that, the Dark Knight Returns, but the Dark Knight Returns works only because there's 60 years of history
yeah.
going into it.
Right.
So the whole how he got them to disagree was just silly.
Oh my god! And to get him to not disagree, to get them back together was even more.
Yeah.
And then I keep getting the no, you don't understand. It's like no. At no point in comic history can I think of has Superman or Clark Kent ever called his it's like Martha, right?
Martha, yeah.
Right, like save my mother, save Martha. I said I would have bought that. I would have played with that if that kind of but save Martha. It's like Martha Stewart pissed off Alfred that day. So now Bruce Wayne is pissed off at Martha Stewart. You said Martha Stewart, I'm gonna kill you now, you bastard. Like
yeah, it was odd choices. Yeah, DC's been. I don't know what's up with DC. I think they need to turn over their cinematic universe to the animation guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the DC animated side's good.
Yeah. Oh man.
For the most part. I mean,
right.
There was the whole sex scene with Bruce and Batgirl.
Right.
Yeah. Other than that, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So just hand over the live action stuff to the people that do the animation. Let them write it. Let them run it for a bit. The live action makes some weird choices. Like the last Wonder Woman movie. I don't know whether that was Patty Jenkins or whether somebody told Patty Jenkins she needed to do stuff, but I don't know. There's some weird choices in that movie. That whole body swap Steve thing was weird. Shanley, I Happy New Year to you as well. I did put your comment up. I was just in the middle of a conversation with Scott, though, so I didn't want to be rude.
Hey, Sandy.
Shanley.
Oh, Shanley, I'm sorry.
Kananui Young.
Hey, Shanley.
Young.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar.
I don't know. Just want to give him some spots for some text. What do you think? I don't know what the hell I'm drawing, Scott.
It looks like a slug creature or something from.
I don't know. It just seems like, this looks like what I envisioned 2022 to look like.
Oh, let's hope not. Although everything is pointing kind of in that direction, seems like.
Yeah. I'll try not to get too political here, so I'll just be quiet about that stuff,
Yeah.
I'm not super optimistic about where we're headed. Again.
Too much people seem like they're not exactly interested in the greater good of the everything else.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm putting dots on, but why I'm a reason to them. Are you drawing something, Scott?
Yeah, I just finished If you want to see it,
Oh, sure. Let's see what you did. First drawing of the new year for Scotch and Sato. Hey, self-portrait?
yeah.
Right.
How I spent most of the evening.
And you have an actual black cat?
That's Alfred.
That's Alfred? Oh, you do
Yeah.
have. That's the cat's name. Of course it's Alfred. I should have known.
He has a little bow
Super.
tie too.
Did you make him wear it?
Yeah, well, I mean, when he's like not too fussy about it.
Fireworks go again.
My dog has spent the night at the vet tonight.
Oh, why is that?
Well, because of the firework. You know, like it's easier for them, I guess. You know, and it's I think even if I like where my dog usually sleeps at night is inside my bathroom, but the fireworks would bother her. I think inside of there because the bathroom is kind of connected to the garage, which is where my brother hangs out, and they do the fireworks.
Hmm. Yeah,
So they have like a boarding thing over there.
What do you think? Yellowish teeth? Yellowish orange? What do you think?
Yes, yellowish brownish. Put some like gunk in the.
Yellowish brownish. Let's see. Brownish?
Uh,
Oh, he's a looker, huh? Look at that. Look at that.
lovely.
Let's see. I think I gotta put the yellowy eyes. Look at Jan Lee's avatar. What is that? A dinosaur? Wait, what is it? You see it, Scott? The where it says sorry, just listening. What is
Yeah, it looks. I don't know, it looks like a branch.
it? Maybe it is a branch. I don't know. I see something that's kind of like an arm, but it doesn't make sense. But it looks like okay. In front of it, it looks like there's a little person running away from it, and then there's like a dinosaur chasing it. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, kind of. Yeah.
Oh, here. That's a pewter dragon chasing a guy. So hey, I was close. Not a dinosaur. It was a dragon.
Better than my branch.
Trying to make you out. I could see like a little what I have to look like a little person, but I wasn't sure. Your auntie gave it. Her auntie gave that to her. Yeah, it is kind of random. I'm guessing your auntie knows you, right? So she assumed you'd like it. I don't know what this thing is, but he's colorful. Let's see, kind of reddish.
Okay, thanks, Michael.
All right, Scott. Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I see you soon. Yeah.
Go post your self portrait into
I just did.
the Flash challenge for the year. All right. Good
Yeah.
man. All right.
Okay.
Good night.
See you
Have
soon.
fun playing. What's the game again?
City of Heroes.
Okay. Have fun playing City of Heroes.
Thanks. Bye.
Everybody say good night, Scott.
Good night.
All right. Just me again. I guess I'll put the music back on. You guys won't hear it, but I will. Let's see if Reed comes in later. I don't know. I'm listening to the Sing 2 soundtrack. That's what's playing in my ears. They brought in some new characters, and Halsey does one of the voices. I actually like Halsey. I'd never heard of Halsey until last year, I don't think. It was she was on Saturday Night Live. You guys hear the fireworks? Keeping up some shadows to give it more depth here. Some orange for the eyes. Not only has he got bad teeth, but he's got like jaundiced eyes. Yeah, that's 2022 for sure. Look at that. From here. What do you think? Let this dry a little bit. Add some more to the blacks. So go over the outlines again. Some dark brown. I shouldn't sing along because I know I don't sing well. I'll just put some dark blues into the body, kind of. Started this corner, just gonna work this out. I think that gives it having that darker color there. Some white. Presto correction pan if anybody's curious. I don't think there's anywhere else that needs really bright specular highlights. Dry enough to go in and reinforce some of the blacks. How strange is this for the first drawing of the new year? 1/1/2022. How many sheets of this book do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pages before this book is done. Put this up so you can get it without the distortion. I know. What do you think? So get you in the mood to hit the new year? You ready to face the new year? The last picture was a good message. Free Guy was a good movie this year. Don't have a good day, have a great day. Can't talk about this guy. Mighty Moke. I think I made the Mighty Moke a little sexier than Chris Carvalho draws him. Chapter. Rest in peace there. Free. This is one of the problems with drawing large and not with the paper at a 90 angle to you. Like when I was drawing her, it looks okay, but when you actually put it like 90 degrees, the face looks longer than it should be. You get this keystone when you're drawing. Power, Blade Runner-esque. I like that here. Monsters are fun to draw, just like this. You can't really mess them up too much. Monsters and zombies. This is just since August. More realistic take on radioactive. Nancy Cartwright and Bart Simpson. Remember this? They gutted me. You're not supposed to cry. I didn't. Futurama made me cry. What the hell, Futurama? And I hadn't watched Cowboy Bebop until this year, and now I've watched both the anime and the live action. And the live action did not get a season 2. If I'm talking loud, it's because I'm trying to talk over the fireworks. Sorry about that. Put some more music on. Let's see. Listen to some Scar. You never heard of Scar? It's S +, C +, A +, R +, R. I think he's French. Like, kind of a techno stuff. Scar remix. There was an anime I watched last year. Really weird anime, but like this guy's hand gets cut off. It's like the hand is like alive, and it's like the story of the hand trying to get back to its body. But Scar was one of the songs on that. And that's how I found it. So this is Punch and Judy from Cowboy Bebop. Star Trek themes, more Queen and Q. And Nichelle Nichols, I promoted her to Admiral. She deserves it. Star Wars back in October. I like the colors on this one, but I kind of goobered up Yoda's face, I think. This was just a random stream where it took suggestions. That's it's weird when you look at the range of stuff that I draw, because most people kind of tend to lock into a particular subject or style, and I'm just kind of all over the place. which is it's a good skill for like doing conventions because you never know what people are going to throw at you for commissions. But it's not such a good skill for like developing your own personal strong brand. So there's a kind of a trade-off. This was Legion of Doom. Yeah. Lee says she has that problem all the time. That's the keystoning problem I was talking about with. Green Lantern core team. There's the OG Green Lantern, old school style. And then a Shang-Chi stream. This is still October. And in September, we go to this is My Hero Academia. I like this, but you can tell I don't draw chibi too often because I made the body too long. The body should be about like her feet should be about where the skirt ends. You know? So I made the torso elongated. Wasn't intentional, but I mean, it's still a cute drawing. Hey Cheryl, Happy New Year. Scott was in here earlier. So I'm getting the whole gang. Where's on Facebook? I'll post the link again. If anybody actually just wants to come in and say hi, you're welcome to. I can't remember this character's name because I watched like 2 of the movies, but I'm not like memorizing all the characters and stuff. She looks like a dominatrix though. I don't know. Although also kind of looks like a duster too, so maybe she's just a really boss maid. There's the main guy. In his non-superhero form, he looks like a crack addict. Oh, her name is Midnight? Is that what you're saying, Shane? This is Midnight? I don't know. That doesn't sound right, but Nightwing, the old George Perez version. There's another thing that makes me sad. George Perez announced earlier this year, not just a couple weeks ago, I think, maybe a month ago, that he's been diagnosed with inoperable cancer. So he's anywhere from 6 months to a year. But at least he knows, and he's going to go out. He's accepted, and he's making the most of his time. It's been nice to see him kind of back active on social media because he laid off there a couple years back. They can't all be winners. I don't know. This one was a Batman Day session, I think. Not really feeling that sketch though. That was not too bad. The Old School Avengers. And this was a Street Fighter, right? See, I could draw this guy because he's basically a hairy Hulk, and I draw the Hulk all the time. My whiteout pen got a workout on this piece. Chun-Li, the Ming-Na Wen version. When we did the He-Man stream, I like this piece so much, I went in and digitized it, and it's now, I put it on a t-shirt. Yeah, Reed, come on in. I'm still going. And he's Happy New Year to Shanley there. You see, the chat is talking to itself. I still like that He-Man, even though it's a quick sketch. This was my a few years ago. I did a reimagined design for Doctor Strange because you take this Westerner and you throw him into like Tibet, and I figured I'd give him a little more Tibetan. So I figured like he'd have like mystic tattoos, the runes, and then like a chakra tattoo. Like if you were to see him shirtless, he'd have the chakras tattooed on him. And then the magic, I don't know. I kind of like having this loose organic magic. You can see the same thing with Orko. You know? This one's stylized kind of like the Doctor Strange stuff, but it's still looser. And then I did an OC stream where I just did other people's characters. So Donovan Dow, who's in the Comic Jam group, he does Jenny McLeod, I think his character's name. But he's got this the Donnaverse where it's like the 80s, but in the future. So everything kind of got stuck in the 80s. So everything has this like 80s fashion, and we give him a hard time, you know, because he all the characters, all the female characters are in like leotards, you know, and then you know no leggings or anything. And it's like, well, you can still do 80s, but put some clothes on them, you know. So I kind of did the flash dance thing with the shirt and put her in some leggings, you know. This is I think Bay or Bao or something like that. This is Tracy's character. It's like he's got, you know, the idea was he's got these people coming to fight him. He's like, hold on. He's like, he's got to check his social media. Oh yeah, the fireworks are still going, Reed. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I decided to just stream, because I figured I wouldn't be able to sleep through all this, you know. I can't remember who this character is. This is somebody on Twitter, you know, Foxfire or something like that. But every now and then, you know, if you follow, I'll just start streaming and taking suggestions, you know. This was a Suicide Squad, obviously. Polka Dot Man, having a few of it. And then my favorite character from the Suicide Squad was Polka Dot Man's mom. Yes. And here's one, you know, taking suggestions from the audience. Again, this is Reed told me to draw Peter B. Parker, so there's my Peter B. Parker. I think I captured his just worn outness. Child of Starlo. This was not too bad, but again, it suffers a little bit of that keystoning look. Like it looks good this way, but you tilt it up, you see his face is a little longer than it should be. Legend of Zelda stuff. Captain Carter. This is again like the Batman one. I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, but I you know, I commit to it. Can't all be winners. The punch looks pretty good though. Him getting hit. The punch itself, not so much. And then this was Batman villains. They did Condiment King, Catwoman. I always liked the Catwoman that was more, you know, like she was planning a night out on the town robbing stuff. So more dress for it. And then the Joker, but this is you go back a few years into the 70s, early 80s, the Marshall Rogers version, kind of. You see, this is after I'd watched Suicide Squad, I felt like drawing King Shark. Like this one, I messed up the hand. The hand should be fatter, and then you can see I originally had the web here, and then I realized, oh, the web should be at the first digit. You know, it's like an old style baseball glove. You ever seen those like Charlie Brown baseball mitts? Old Man Parker is awesome. Yeah, it's Black Widow, Catwoman, yeah. King Shark. Yeah. Oh, you talk about the movie, right, Reed? Yeah, King Shark was the Hammerhead version originally, but they couldn't make it work. I think they had some animatics of it. If you watch some of the like the behind the scenes or the making up stuff, where they tried to do the Hammerhead version of King Shark, and it just doesn't work because the eyes are off on the sides of the head. You know, how do you make them looking at people? I mean, it works in the comics because you're not really seeing it in motion, but in motion, it just doesn't work. And, see, I don't do watercolor too often, but and this paper's not designed for it. The first piece in the book is watercolor. And I don't know if you can see the back. It's so saturated, you can kind of see where the muscles are from where it puckered. All right. Let me think. Should we do one more, or do you guys want to call it a night? I can take a request. Anybody have a character they'd like to see drawn? Scott is off to play City of Heroes with his friends there, Reed. 2022. Yeah. I have to. Let's see. I think I'll draw. Nobody has anything they'd like to see drawn? If not, I'll probably draw Luisa from Encanto. Find us some reference for Luisa. Okay, one last offer. Anybody have somebody they'd like to see? If not, it's going to be Luisa from Encanto. And I'll switch back to markers for that. Make it faster. Trying to find this particular pose that I like when she's singing a pressure song in the back and she's tilted. I can't find the pose. I might have to actually pull up the video. Freeze frame. Sorry, scrubbing through the video now to find the frame I want. That's just the Encanto trailer. That doesn't give me the one I need. Fireworks still going on in your neighborhoods? Still here in mine, right? Surface pressure. You guys haven't seen Encanto, go see it. If you haven't seen Sing, too, go see it. It's been a good year for cartoons and animated movies. There we go. Slow the speed down so I can catch that moment. So you guys don't suffer through the fireworks like me. I'm out in Waianae. See, it's 1:20 and they're still going. Kaimuki's an old neighborhood. Everyone's sleeping. Maybe I need to move. Like you need to know. Sorry. Yeah, I have headphones in too. I have music playing, so I'm not paying so much attention to them. But yeah, they've been going all night since sundown, and yeah, like I said, I figured it was gonna be loud here. Let's see if I can get. I'm gonna have to move this over to the other screen. I might miss comments for a bit, because I'll just be able to see this face. Actually, I can do a screen grab real quick. I can do that, and then I can use a window. All right. We notice the poorest neighborhoods have the most fireworks. Hey, what are you trying to say, man? Trying to say I live in the poor neighborhood, man? It's probably true. Sorry, zooming in so I can see the face better. I've been using the Windows snipping tool lately, which is pretty handy for taking screen grabs because you can do like rectangular grabs and then save them out. And I have a 4K monitor, so since you're doing screen grabs, you're getting higher resolution grabs. All right, there we go. My pencil. All right, let's do a quick Louisa, and then we'll go to bed. Rain really dabbing the fireworks out here, and I right around 10 minutes till it started raining hard here, and it got quiet for like 10 minutes, and then the rain stopped, and it came right back. It's like, so you don't miss much. Let's see. Jawline. Good angle. I need to do more of these kind of over the shoulder looks, and stuff like that. So if you follow the tip of the ear, if you follow an imaginary line from the nose back, Yeah, I haven't looked outside, but yeah, there's usually the firework wrapper kind of stuff, and the kind of the burn mark stuff. It'll wash away though. Thankfully, that's one good thing about having the fireworks in the rain. Yeah, a lot of your drawings are over the shoulder. It's an angle I need to do more. Look at making the back of the head big enough. Should have a hairline. I have to try and visualize the back here because this is where the dress kind of dips in. It's like looks like a hem line right there. And then they've got like these large stitches, which is kind of interesting. One of the things, like watching like the Disney Pixar movies like Moana and Encanto, and I mean it's still predominantly like white dudes making the movies, but they bring in like cultural advisors and they bring in stuff like that, and they do pay a lot of attention to the visual design elements. So this movie Encanto is Colombian, so you can see a lot of the Colombian designs in the outfits, and that's one thing. If you watch Encanto, the visuals are just absolutely amazing, and all the cloth simulations and the animation, they really nailed that stuff down now. I should have copied a little bit more material there. Hold on, let me see if I still have a picture of it up. Look, kind of see what the terminus of the sleeve looks like. Yeah, so I thought the sleeve had a little bit of poof to it, but it's tight on her because she's big like Reed. So even though she's broad-shouldered, you can show a little bit of poof right there, and then where the The dress tucks in. Hey, Jesus, Sandy's up. Sandy's like 5 hours difference in this. Happy New Year, Sandy. Reed, you could cosplay as Louisa. Just get your hair up in a bun like that. Sandy's here, and Sandy was picking on me because I didn't. I said I went and saw Sing, and then one of my friends says, "Oh, because I had the theater all to myself." He said, "Oh, you could do like your own personal karaoke." He's like, "Well, I could, but I don't know. I don't know the words to most of the songs." And she was aghast that I didn't know the words to most of the songs. It's like I'm just not I'm never into the pop music as much. I mean, I recognize the songs, but I don't listen to them all the time, so I don't know all the words. I could do I could probably do the one that Ash and Clay do, because that's Bono. Sorry, I'm saying his name wrong. Bono. I have run the highest mountains. Oh no, I have climbed. I have climbed the highest mountain. I have run through the streams only to be with you. All right. The other thing I like about this pose is it reminds me of like the 50s propaganda posters for the war effort, like the Rosie the Riveter and stuff like that. This is a Emoji brush pen. But this one's kind of the harder tip. It's a medium point, I think. But I like having the control. Reed is more of a brush guy, and I envy him. He's got really good brush control. I tend to be heavy-handed, so having a brush like this works better for me. There we go, more fireworks. Okay. You notice I didn't really sketch in the hair. I kind of want that to be looser. So if I do it straight to the ink, I'm going to make more mistakes, but I'll also force myself to be a little bit looser with it. I'm not trying to draw it exactly, use the pose, but it takes some artistic license. I always admire those people that draw those photorealistic copies of like photos and stuff. Fantastic technique, but it just doesn't seem like it's fun. You know? It's a little movement thing because she's like dropping her shoulder to the beat. Like tick tick. Still got people watching. Nobody wants to hop in with me and talk. Randy says Happy New Year's as well and stay motivated. Ugh. I haven't been motivated much this month or last month, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. December kind of really off my game. I've got stuff I still got to finish up from the online convention and Jesus. Well, I mean, I did bring in the new year with my New Year's monster. It's just, I don't know. This is how I feel the new year is going to look like. I'm here. Ah! But yeah, just drawing whatever. There's no theme. It's just like I said, I try to start off every year with some art, and this year I figured I'd go ahead and stream while I'm doing it. So I almost drew some stuff from Sing 2, Sandy. Thought about drawing the flying pig scene with her trusty robot sidekick. Okay. You want to hop in, Sandy? I haven't put the link in the Facebook in a bit. Let's see. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going, though. Probably finish up Luisa and then call it a night. Been going for, almost 2 hours. Beep, boop, beep. That was the comedic actor that did that voice. Nick Kroll. Nick Kroll was that pig. Okay, let me draw some X's here so I can just draw the shading underneath them. It's like the pattern in her waistband. And I'm not going to try and draw it exactly. I'm just trying to get the representation of it in there, the hint of it. Okay. Come on, Sandy, jump in, and you can sing some of the songs from Sing 2. I'll see if I know any of them. All right, I think I'm going to stop there with that. And I don't really. I was going to use marker, but I think for the dress, I'm just going to use the watercolor white just to put on a quick layer of white. So I'm not trying to do it with a correction pen or something. And then I'll go back to the markers for everything else. So I'm going to grab a very large brush, our water. All right, Reed, good night. Thank you for joining. Happy New Year. Make sure you draw something during the first day of the year. You can post it in the Comic Jam class challenge, first day of the year challenge. And I guess I need to hit enter in the chat. There we go. Grab some white. The other reason I like these emoji pens, besides being flexible as far as being able to do thin and thick strokes, is they are watercolor friendly. So I can go over them pretty soon with watercolor. Still got 5 people watching, which is kind of amazing that, people are up this late. I mean, I know I've got fireworks going in my neighborhood, so I've got an excuse. People can hear my excuse. Because the neighbors just will not stop. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Fireworks still going. I'm not getting enough pigment. The StreamYard link is in the chat, Sandy. Okay. I heard a boop. Good morning, Sandy.
Good morning.
Let me turn the music off. I can pay more attention to the conversation now. So why are you up so late? Or up early?
I just woke up.
Let's say it's. You enjoying the kids being out of school?
Nope.
No.
Nope. What was the cousin's name? Dolores?
That's the one that could hear, right?
Yeah.
I think it was Dolores.
I'm gonna draw her. Everybody's drawing her right now. I want the one where she's going there.
What's that?
We have like one reference picture for her online.
Well, like for this one, I had to like pull up the video and then take a screen grab.
Yeah, that's what I did when I drew her too.
Yeah. It's like, did you look at some of the voices for Sing 2? Who's doing the voice work?
I tried to look it up. They only ever show the voice actors. I couldn't figure out like if they all sang their parts or not when I was trying to look it up.
I think they all do because the daughter, the wolf's daughter, is Halsey.
I knew that one, so I knew she sang her parts.
And like, which one were you curious about?
I don't know. Does the Johnny actor sing? Like, is he
The
like
ape?
British?
Yeah, that's Taron Egerton.
Yeah. I don't like.
He
Is he actually singing?
Yeah, he played Elton John.
Well, yeah, I knew that, but I mean,
He sang his parts for Elton John.
did he?
That was actually him singing.
That was a good movie.
So yeah, Taron Egerton can sing. Scarlett Johansson can sing. She's got lots of albums out.
What about the elephant?
I can't remember her name, but yeah, she does sing.
She has a powerful voice.
I think the one that surprised me the most though was the one that plays opposite the elephant in the movie. Not the other elephant, but the
bull,
like buffalo or whatever.
Is he a buffalo? I don't know. I thought it was a bull or something.
Because that was a comedic actor. That was
obnoxious.
Yeah, he was obnoxious, but I don't know. Now that's the one I don't know if he sang or not because that's what the hell is his name? DeAndre? No, not DeAndre. Eric Andre. That was Eric Andre, the comedic actor, comedian. I know he does voice work, but I didn't know if he could sing, so I'm not sure if that's him singing those parts or not. I know he does voice work though, so maybe he does like some voices in Disenchanted.
Who did he play in Disenchanted?
He's the kind of the demon thing, the little black thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let that dry and then come back and add some brighter highlights.
Yeah, that movie has gotten really popular since it come to Disney Plus.
Which one? Encanto?
Yeah, I drew my character picture for it when it was in theaters, but now that it's on Disney Plus, everybody's drawing it.
I don't know. We run in different circles, I guess, because I haven't seen much.
I thought, more people would have seen it in theaters, but. I've seen a lot of drawings. I've seen a lot of cosplay for it.
Who are they cosplaying?
The cousin, Dolores, and I've seen a few people do Mirabelle. A lot of Brunos.
Bruno. I love Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. No.
I saw a pretty funny video of someone dressed like him, and they were pretending to be in the walls as they were singing the song about him. I'm like, yeah, he probably did hear it from in the wall.
Well, that was the thing with Dolores. Like, she heard him in the walls.
Just chose to ignore it.
So that's, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want that power to be able to hear all the time, everything.
All those powers seem to have some issues. I should have erased spaced out the pencils, darn it. No, I don't know if I can. Nope. Oh, well, hopefully I can hide it.
Oh, have you got anything big coming out this month? I wonder.
I think Morbius. Let's see if they can capitalize on the Spider-Man success. Pink, rosy pink. Let's see.
I don't even know what this is. The Super Deep. 4 to dinner. The 355. Another made another Legend of La Llorona. The Commando, American Siege, The Kindred, June Again, See For Me, King Car, and A Hero. About February. Everything good always comes out in the summer.
Yeah, well, January was typically the dumping ground for like shows they didn't think would do well.
Yeah. It's always the summer or like closer to the holidays where they dump the big movies. Yeah, those are loud.
Yep. Lucky to live in Hawaii, they say. Fireworks are year round here, but obviously some days are worse than others.
They sell the big ones legally down there.
Apparently.
Yeah. I don't like this. surprised Ree went to sleep. He's always up late.
Yeah. Probably big holiday dinner or something.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do you like Bono in the movie?
Was it the lion?
Yep.
Yeah. I think that it was cute they put his wife in at the end, but it was like I feel like I don't know, the shot was kind of rushed. You didn't get that impact from it. Oh,
When the ghost shows up.
yeah. Frame too wide.
We've got to do deep shadows in the dress.
I gotta go see the new Kings movie next. Kingsman movie next.
That's supposed to be good, Kingsman? I haven't heard anything about that.
I don't know, but I saw the other two, so I have to see the third one. I think it's gonna be pretty ridiculous. The first two were.
I don't know. From the trailer, it looked like it was a more serious tone than the first two.
I don't know. And I still haven't seen the new West Side Story yet either.
Yeah, not many people have. Apparently, it didn't do well at the box office.
Yeah, I heard that, but apparently it's very good.
Yeah. I think they did a terrible job marketing it.
Maybe. Or like a lot of people don't know what it is anymore.
Well, that's the whole thing. The marketing was all, nostalgia. It's like you gotta convince people that don't know what it is.
Yeah. It's a pretty old movie, so if you don't know what it is, you're not gonna go see it. And they didn't have any big name actors in it, that are playing main roles. Coming on his skin as I want.
You guys got plans for the day?
No, I think a lot of stuff is closed on New Year's Day.
need to buy some more white pencils. I do have a bunch on order. They won't be here till Monday, I don't think. Some more color in the hair. Decent brown. Does Matthew McConaughey do the voice of the assistant too?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I saw him doing like some of the voice work recording, and they have him like talking to her, and it sounds like she just goes but it looked like it was him doing that part too.
Garth Jennings as Miss Crawley.
Garth Jennings, okay. I feel like I should know that name, Garth Jennings. Touch. Do you like musicals, Sandy?
Yeah, I do. I haven't seen too many this year, but I do.
I've watched a few this year, but I really don't consider myself a musical person, but we have to reevaluate that assessment.
I didn't like. I think the only one I saw this year was Into the Heights. I didn't really like that one.
You did or you didn't? I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that.
So didn't really like that one.
Why not?
I don't know. None of the songs were that catchy. Same with Hamilton. I think people built it up so much when I actually seen it. I was like, that was it.
My daughter really liked Hamilton.
That was a long, long musical. I think it was almost 3 hours. I think.
I still haven't watched it.
Watched it on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I have Disney Plus. I just haven't gotten around to it. All right, I think I'm done.
Oh,
Louisa?
that was fast.
No, not really. It's maybe a half hour more. Been streaming for 2 hours 15 minutes. Yeah, these little aphids or something in my room. All right.
Cool.
There's my 2022 first drawings of 2022. Louisa and the 2022 monster.
I like the monster.
Yeah. Surprise! You thought 2021 was bad. I'm here.
Yeah, so I saw one video making fun of that. They're like 2020. They're like making fun of the virus. What did they say? They're like social distance, stay home, and then 2021 they're like we have a vaccine, take it. We can go back to our normal lives. And then 2022 they're like yeah, I don't even care no more. Go to work, die, whatever. You're not listening anyway.
Yeah, a little bit of truth to that.
Like we tried. Nobody wants to listen.
All right. Well, Sandy, thanks for jumping in. Happy New Year.
Yeah, get
You have a
some
good one.
sleep. Good
Yeah,
night.
it's 2:15 here. I know your day's just started. Mine's got to end. For those of you that hung out for this long, thank you. I don't know what's wrong with you, but thank you. Okay. And with that, I'll say aloha. Aloha.
No problem.